Hello, this is Brian with Zimco Survival and I'm back again today. Today I'm doing a review, or a taste test and review of the Mountain House Breakfast Skillet. So let's go ahead, and I have my little alcohol stove here set up and got my water, and we're just going to go ahead and cook this up and give it a taste, see how it is. First let's go ahead and go through the actual kind of nutritional value of this really quick, because this is a hiking type meal. So let's go ahead and go into that for a little bit here. So the net weight of this is 4.73 ounces or 134 grams. The calorie count is 350 calories per serving. There are 2 servings in a bag, so that's 700 calories in this bag. It has 21 grams of fat, 32% of your daily value, 6 grams of saturated fat, which is going to be 30% of your daily value, 80% of your daily value of cholesterol, so it's going to be 240 milligrams, 980 milligrams of salt, so that's going to be 41%. Carbohydrates are 25 grams or 8%, and protein is 13 grams or 26%. It has 10% of your vitamin A, 6% of your vitamin C, 15% of your calcium, and 8% of your iron. So I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see it, but there you have the nutritional label. And basically the cooking directions on this particular meal are open the package, carefully add 1.5 cups, 12 fluid ounces or 355 milliliters of boiling water. Stir carefully and close the zipper. 4 minutes, stir again. Let stand for 8 to 9 minutes. So let's just go ahead and get that up there. Alright, now I will have affiliate links to this meal, the cup, the Luxada stove, and the eating utensil. So if you guys want to take a look at that, just go ahead and look in the description. All the links will be there. So let's go ahead and get this water boiling, and we'll be back. But before I leave you guys, I just want to kind of let you guys know that I'm doing a series of videos on these different Mountain House type meals, taste testing and reviewing them. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and do that, and make sure you hit like for this video. And I will have a playlist specifically dedicated to just these meals. So at the end of the video, bottom left hand corner, that's where you'll find this playlist. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and got my water going here. So it's finally up to temperature. So let me go ahead and tear open the bag. Now when you first open it, there's going to be this inside. Make sure you remove that before you add the water. And this is what you're going to get. Alright, just freeze-dried eggs and whatever else is in here. It's got hash browns, scrambled eggs, pork sausage patty, peppers, and onions. Okay, now comes the fun part, and that's getting this thing off. Since of course the handles are going to be blazing hot. Oh, not this time. Okay, so now you just take it and you pour the water straight into the bag. Now you can get it up to a rolling boil if you want to. Personally, I don't. I think it works just fine without the rolling boil. Then you just mix it up in here. Give it a good thorough mixing. And that's what it's going to look like after you add your water. Now cover, in other words zip it back up, and let it sit for 4 minutes. Now I'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. I'm finished off the cooking. It has been exactly the cook time on the package. So I follow the cooking directions exactly, which are basically, as to restate, it is add 1.5 cups of boiling water, 355 milliliters. Stir carefully, close zipper. I even follow the optional their recommendation, which is after 4 minutes, I stirred it again. Let stand for 8 to 9 minutes. I let it stand for 9 minutes. So, now they say enjoy it right out of the pouch. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's steaming. However, I'm going to put it on a plate so I can show you guys what it looks like and how much is actually in the package. So let's go ahead and get to this. Now, like I said, it says that it has 2 servings in it. Which, based on what I see here, it is 2 generous servings. All right. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And that's how much you're going to get. Now this is a standard dinner plate. Nothing super huge or really small. So as you can see, they do give you quite a bit of food in that package. So let's go ahead and give it a taste, shall we? Definitely tastes pretty good. Peppers and stuff are still crunchy. Definitely something nice to have out on the trail. Now, there's something I want to point out about this. So let me put this down. As far as weight, the amount of food you get, the calorie count, the protein. If you eat both servings of this, you get 26 grams of protein. So as far as the hiking meal goes, it's awesome. However, I do want to point something out, because I do have a lot of friends who are sensitive to MSG. Some of you guys may not know what that is. MSG is basically monosodium glutamate. It is a soy derivative, and it's an excitotoxin. So in food, what it'll do is it'll rev up your heart rate, and it can give you palpitations. It can also give you panic attacks, things of that nature. That's why you see a lot of places will say no MSG, or etc., etc. That's because it is a fairly dangerous reaction if you eat it and you are sensitive to it. I myself am sensitive to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my medication after this to make sure I don't react. But I want to do these taste tests for you guys. So basically, I'm gonna read off the ingredients list here for those of you guys who want to know, and let you guys know what is MSG, because there are a lot of different names. So basically, this is the ingredients. The hash browns are potato vegetable oil, may contain canola, sunflower, cottonseed, palm oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, MSG, hydrogenated cottonseed oil, salt, dehydrated potato, enriched bleached flour, wheat flour, niacin, iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, or nitrate, riboflavin, and folic acid, potassium sorbate, natural flavoring, MSG, sodium acid pyrophosphate for color retention, and dextrose. In the eggs, it is whole egg, glucose removed for stability, egg yolk, non-fat dry milk, modified cornstarch, could be MSG, corn oil, salt, yeast extract, MSG, sunflower oil, smoke flavor, MSG, and xanthan gum. The pork sausage patty contains sausage, pork, or the sausage contains pork, salt, spice, MSG, sugar, textured vegetable protein, MSG, and salt. It also contains red and green bell peppers and dehydrated onions. Contains milk, soy, wheat, and egg. Now, from a taste point of view, it is awesome. You get quite a bit of food there. There's, honestly, I wouldn't even finish that. There's too much here even for me, and I'm a pretty big dude. So this would obviously be good for 2 people or 1 person, say hiking the Appalachian Trail where you need a large calorie intake. So, depends on where you're hiking, depends on what you're doing. If you're just going out camping, one of these will definitely feed 2 people. However, if you are doing long-term hiking, like up the Appalachian Trail, a lot of heavy-duty moving, this would be good for 1 person. Definitely worth it. For those of you guys who are not allergic to MSG. Now, let me tell you what happens to me when I eat it. My heart will start to race, typically between 140 and 170 beats a minute, depending on how much I ate. MSG will also cause my blood pressure to skyrocket, typically anywhere from 150 to 160, over about 120. So it is a dangerous reaction, and I will have to take my medications after eating this. But I just wanted to let you guys know, for MSG sensitivity reasons. One thing I don't understand is why they add it to food. It's an excitotoxin. Yeah, the only reason they'd add it to food is to make it taste better, because it excites your taste buds. So there is, if they made it taste good off the bat without having to add that much MSG to it, why do they have to add it? Why do they have to add all these different things to their food? I don't quite understand it. Mountain House, you guys should, in my opinion, I definitely buy it all the time. This is something I would use a lot of, and even if you charge $10 a package, I'd still buy it if it was MSG free. So take a look at that, because you're cutting out quite a bit of people. I mean, I know, right off the top of my head, I know 6 people that would like to eat this but can't, because of the MSG, myself included. So I'm doing reviews on them for my viewers, but from a health perspective, you get a lot more viewers if you just cut out the MSG, or a lot more sales if you could cut out the MSG in this. But that's just a concept for me. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm gonna finish my breakfast. Bye bye.